Hi, my name is Rose Maxwell Michael, and my registration number is 20 DKM21 F2006.
Hi, my name is Olivia Ruth. My registration number is 20 DKM21 F2004.
Hi, my name is Christian Slater and my number matrix is 20 DKM21 F2001.
Hi, my name is Haziq Amri bin Abdullah. My number registration is 20 DKM 21F 2008.
What is welding defects? Welding defects can be defined as any deviation in size and shape of the given metal structure regarding technical and design requirement. The deviation can be caused by process limited in terms of wrong welding process technique or due to certain human behavior. Welding defects can occur to any stage of welding process and they can affect both of the inside and outside of the metal structure. The first of welding defects is slag inclusion. The causes of slag inclusion is using extremely short arc. Second, improper electrode manipulation. Third, too low a current. To prevent slag inclusion is use medium arc length. Second, obtain ample molten metal pudding. Third, use recommend current at moderate. Fourth, weld speed.
Okay, thank you Olivia. Now for the next part, other welding defect is porosity. So what is porosity? Porosity is the presence of cavities in the weld metal caused by the freezing in of the gas released from the weld pool as it solidifies. This porosity can occur from the absorption of nitrogen, oxygen, and hydrogen in the molten weld pool, which is then released during solidification to become trapped in the weld metal. Then, for the causes and prevention of porosity, the first causes is the arc is too long, so the prevention method is to reduce arc length during welding. Then, the other causes that can cause porosity is dirty workpiece. So, before welding, you should remove any grease, oil, moisture, rust, paint, and dirt from the workpiece surface. Other than that, the causes of porosity is damp electrode. So, the prevention method is weld using dry electrode only. Then another welding defect is excess spatter. Excess spatter, also known as weld spatter, is the spray of little drops of metal that is blown out of the weld arc as you work. So during welding operation, due to the force of the arc, some of the molten metal particles are jumping from the weld pool and falling into other areas of the plate, and these particles is called spatter. So moving on to the causes and prevention of excess spatter, the first causes is amperage too high for electrode. So the prevention method is to decrease amperage, or you can use larger electrode. Then other causes is arc too long or voltage too high. So the prevention method for this is to reduce arc length or the voltage.
The defect I want to present is undercutting. These defects are deeply cutted groove. When welding current is too excessive, manipulation method of electrodes is improper. They are liable to occur. The preventive measure to avoid the undercutting is: first, use the correct welding current. Second, select the proper manipulation speed. Third, avoid the excessive heating of base metal. 4. Make the arc length proper. Next defect is overlapping. They are produced when welding speed is too slow at the state that weld metal does not melt with base metal sufficiently and weld metal put over the surface of base metal. The preventive measure to avoid overlapping: first, use the correct welding current. Second, use the correct manipulation speed. Third, select the proper electrode. The other defect is crack of weld metals. There is one kind of crack which is caused by shrinkage of metal and accompanying cooling of metals. When the properties of steels, restraints of joints and shape of bit are inferior, or when the cooling rate of weld metal is too rapid or improper electrodes are used, these effects are liable to arise. The preventive measure to avoid crack or weld metal is: first, do not use excessive current. Second, avoid rapid cooling of weld metal. Third, when the rigidity of joint is great, preheating and pinning is required. As another method, it is considered to change welding order. 4. Select the electrode suitable to base metal, especially when C and C are rich. Use the low hydrogen type. Do not use the electrodes which absorb moisture.
These defects are the gray part of the fish eye, which appear in the fracture parts of weld metals. They are produced when there are moisture-absorbing electrodes are used and cooling rate is too fast. You can prevent doing fish eye by: number 1. Avoid rapid cooling of weld metals. Number 2. Don't use the electrode which absorb moisture. Number 3. Use the hydrogen type of electrode. And number 4. Preheat the job. Poor fusion. The causes are too low a welding current, improper weaving, and incorrect electrode size. You can prevent this by increase current with plate thickness. Number 2 is weave sufficient to melt sides. Number 3, use electrode small enough to reach the bottom of V.
To summarize, there are a lot of welding defects and its prevention method that can be applied during our welding process to prevent any welding defects from occurring on our road. So that's all from our group for this presentation. Thank you and goodbye.